Uben Nihast, Good Rising, Great Awakenings, Subtu Uben, Subdat Nihast, Serious Rising, Serious Awakenings. Today is day 5 of this Natarian observation of the Kemetic New Year, Sirius Rising, the Helical Rising of Sirius. And today is the day we honor Aset, the goddess of intuition and divine wisdom. So now it's time for the self-care session, and it's not based on the planetary movements like time and space. It's just based on awakening intuition. So let's look at the tuning forks for today. So today's session involves both sets of the tuning forks that I work with. I have the solfeggio tuning forks for awakening intuition, that's Aset. And then I'm also including the heart, which is knit. And they have Selket, the scorpion goddess, for releasing doubt and fear. So I'm choosing the tones that helped Aset on her journey. Then of course we have Anpu, the opener of the way, and Jehuti for divine and consciousness, divine intelligence and communication. And of course Geb for grounding. Before I get into the self-care sound healing session with Aset, I want to run through the manual. So the theme, of course, is Set, the goddess of magic, motherhood, intuition, wisdom, protection, and healing. And her magic came from her sacred words, her use of the sacred words of power. And then we're going to have the Aku Seneb in a few moments after this sound healing session. The meditation will be this evening during the devotion. Had actions, share a personal healing story or experience. We will do that later. And then there's several links here for devotional music. You also have music during the live stream. There's videos, there's music on your favorite music platform. Then we have the wisdom teachings. We'll go over those tonight. And we have some iconography. That's with Aset. Is that what it is? Doesn't have the description. But it looks like Aset hovering over the body of Asar. And I think that's Heru, the spirit of Heru behind her. Yep. And then of course that's her feeding Heru divine wisdom, the Milky Way. Here's Aset and Nebuchadnezzar weeping the loss of Asar. There's Aset protecting Asar. We're going to do that posture in the yoga later on. And more wisdom from the myth of Ra and Aset. Instructions for becoming a god or a goddess. That's going to be the main part of what we're going to be dealing with tonight during the devotion session. And then more wisdom teachings. Here's a chart of Sirius, Aset, Sirius, Canis Major, and Orion, or Aset, Asar, and Anpu. And I just realized that since Uranus is in Taurus right now, we have Heru, Asar, and then once Sirius is rising before the sun, we'll have Aset. You'll be able to see them all in the sky at the same time. I never thought of that before. I'm really excited about that. And then we have an image of Sirius. The star Sirius is associated with Aset, located in the great dog Canis Major, aka Anpu. Sirius is the eye of the dog. Intuition is the eye for discernment. Sirius is one of the stars of the sacred hoop: Sirius, Gemini, Orion, Taurus, and the Pleiades. Sirius is the reason for this season, the Kemetic New Year, the heliacal rising of Sirius, rising with the sun. Right. Self-care ritual. Light candles in honor of Aset and focus on transforming oneself into a god or goddess, following her guidance. Visualize how your life will be with higher consciousness, living as royal personality instead of identifying with the ego. So we're going to incorporate that into this sound healing session, even though we haven't, we won't get to the myths until this evening. But it's mostly about listening and trusting, listening to and trusting our intuition. And then there's 4 steps that she recommends. Let's say by my recommends, if we do these 4 things, we'll have it made in the shade. But anyway, that's for tonight. All right, so. And I had a blueberry smoothie earlier today, keeping it the colors. Okay, all right. That's the last thing, right? Yeah, okay, so let's get on with this self-care session. 6